What's up, Pookie Bears? Would you believe me if I told you 80% of this meal was done in the microwave? Well, it was, and not too much on me for all the microwave use in this video, because if you've seen my other videos, you already know your girl can cook. But tonight, I wanted to give y'all a quick 30-minute date night meal for you and your bae, so you won't be too tired to go to Pound Town like you usually are. And yes, I'm talking to you, sis. And for those of you who don't know how to cook, this is the perfect way to make someone think you do. So let's get into it. The first microwave item I have is some garlic blue crabs in the bag from Walmart. Then I have a ribeye steak. That's the 20% that will not be done in the microwave, because come on now, let's not be ridiculous. And 2 potatoes. I started by washing my potatoes, and make sure to scrub them, y'all. Don't just run water over them. They were in the dirt. And when they were good and clean, I dried them and poked holes all around my fork, then drizzled them with some olive oil and salt and rubbed it in well. Next, I took a wet paper towel and wrapped the potatoes. You may have to use 2 paper towels. I put both of them in my Drew Barrymore microwave, and these microwaves have a sensor cook button. So you see when I press sensor, it already knows it's a potato in there and cooks it for the amount of time needed. Child, don't ask me how. You'll have to ask Miss Barrymore herself. But if you don't have a sensor button or a potato button, just cook 2 for about 15 to 16 minutes or until you can push a fork through them with a little resistance. While they were going, I washed and cut up my steak into bite-sized pieces. I seasoned them with some Montreal steak seasoning and just a little bit of Kinder's garlic parmesan and Lawry's. Then mix that around really good. Now my potatoes are done and my fork slides through the way I want it to. I put some oil in my pan and then dropped the steak bites in. I added in a healthy serving of garlic and a couple of pieces of butter. I let them cook about 3 to 4 minutes on medium to high heat, just because I like mine to be a little burnt and crisp on the outside without being well done on the inside, but cook them to your preference. I removed them from the pan and added a piece of butter to pick up all the goodness at the bottom. Then I added some heavy whipping cream and shredded Parmesan. I seasoned the sauce with complete seasoning only. Now let's get into these microwave crabs. Just follow the instructions on the bag. They are kind of a love it or hate it type thing. My man and I love them, but some people have told me they're nasty as hell. So the good thing is they're only like $11, and there's more than enough for 2 people in one bag. So just try them out and see what you think. They come with garlic butter in the bag, but I like to make some extra butter of my own with some butter, Tony's, Old Bay, chicken bouillon, and of course more garlic. But that's completely optional. When they got done, I added my garlic butter to the bag and shook it around. Then I cut my potatoes open and gutted the insides. Again, this is completely optional, but I like making a mashed potato type mix to go inside my baked potato, and I already know that's redundant as hell, but whatever, is my food. I added melted butter, heavy cream, shredded cheese, salt, pepper, grated Parmesan, garlic powder, and parsley to mine. I don't eat sour cream, but I added that to Bae's because he loves it. Then I was ready to plate it up. I added my potato mixture, then my steak bites to the potato. Then I drizzled that cream sauce we made over the top and added the crabs. Drizzle some of that extra butter sauce all over the crabs and potatoes, and baby, you can't tell me this microwave meal doesn't look like fine dining. And it tasted hella good too. Enjoy your date night, Pookie Bears. Later.